European stock markets are trading slightly higher this morning, with the UK's FTSE 100 index currently up around about 11 points and the DAX in Germany up around about 5 points, while the Euro Stoxx 50 index is up just about 2 points. In the currency space, the euro is a little higher against the dollar, and when it comes to the bond markets, gilt and German bonds are tracking a little lower. Gold is off around about $6. Oil prices continue to retreat, and US stock futures are currently up by a stunning amount. The Dow Jones Industrial Average front month's futures contract is up around about 119 points, while the S&P 500 futures contract is up around about 16 points, playing catch up with the global market as US markets yesterday were closed for Labor Day holiday. Good morning, I'm Ishaq, Siddiqi, and welcome to your daily market bite. I'm going to give you a quick idea of what's going on in financial markets today. So we had a relatively positive session in Asia overnight. Remember that US markets were closed. Asia was driven by the recovery we've seen in economic data from China on Monday, of course, with the HSBC PMIs and the official Chinese PMI data releases all pointing to a turnaround in the Chinese economy. We saw a similar sort of sound coming out from the Eurozone, with peripheral nations posting good growth when it comes to manufacturing activity and business confidence, and also in the UK, where we saw another continued upswing for the manufacturing activity, which is very much consistent with the strong growth that we've seen in the UK economy in recent days. Now, investors welcomed the news yesterday, and it drove Asian markets higher overnight. It's given us a positive bias this morning. We've got a bunch of economic data releases today to look forward to, including PPI from the Eurozone, Spanish jobless claims, and we also have the US ISM manufacturing report, which is the equivalent to the PMI manufacturing that we get from the Eurozone and from China and the UK yesterday. So today it's the US's turn to give us some information about how their manufacturing activity is doing at the moment. Of course, taper talk by the Federal Reserve is the narrative in the market, with around about 2 weeks to go before the next policy meeting, in which the Federal Reserve could possibly signal the first initiation of the tapering quantitative easing. So many investors are somewhat hesitant before that event. So we are seeing a bit of volatility and a reduction in volumes, but on the whole, the market is feeling generally a bit more optimistic than before. Most notably for the reason that we are seeing deal activity on board. Of course, we had the big $130 billion disposal of Verizon Wireless by Vodafone. Vodafone booking a huge amount on the back of that deal. And today, one of the big news pieces that is catching the headlines is Nokia is disposing its mobile phones and patents business to Microsoft in a deal worth 5.4 billion euros. That's all for your daily market bite. Tune in for another one tomorrow. Cheers for watching.